That's why we're talking about the health hunt. Because actually our Creator has made everything we need to be healthy. And to be really powerful, we may not know what it is and we may not be taking it. We may not have discovered it. But I have found in all this wilderness hunting that it's really there. We can actually, if a person knows what it is, and maybe some individuality, everybody's different, if the right prescription is made with natural cures, natural remedies, and if the imbalances are properly looked at, anything's possible, quick and even quickly. How could chaga, when I first discovered it, I found the natives in northern Canada, they recommended it, they said it would cure cancer. I said, well, how much can you say about curing cancer in the United States? I took the 300 pounds of this chaga from this native chap, bought it from him, brought it to the United States, left it sit for 6 years because I don't have a cancer that I know of. And then about 3 years ago, I noticed I was more tired. I had developed a couple of psoriatic patches on the elbow. I was getting up at 10 o'clock, 10:30, not getting to work full of energy, not sleeping well, staying up till 2 in the morning, and also had a problem with chest pain, and also a problem with not being able to be intellectual, where I would want to write some more, but I burnt out in writing. I couldn't find my pen going to the pad, and so I was wondering, how can I produce my next book or whatever? I took the chaga tea, like you have here, but maybe triple that dose, and woke up the next morning at 4 o'clock full of energy. Now, not the hype energy, not the wired out of your mind stuff, but just, okay, I'm ready to go. Now, I need to find something to do. It's 4 in the morning. What can I do? I'll write a little bit. I'll straighten up my closet. I've been wanting to hang these pants differently. Now, really, how many of you have a deficiency of looking for something to do? Actually, how many things are in the Remedy Farm right now from the most sophisticated health hunting company, North American Urban Spice? 80, 100 things?
We have about 175.
Okay. Now, if you go up to that shelf, ladies and gentlemen, and you look at that, will you know what to take?
No.
No. You won't be able to figure it out. So if you go into a big health food store like this and you see all the panorama of items, shelf after shelf, will you know what to do with it? So there is a need for individualizing any program. Okay, well, you have no vitamin A and D. That's not sufficient, insufficient in the vitamin A and D to the brain, and you're having the memory issues, right? And you have a little bit low thyroid type. Okay, so with low thyroid, you can't burn the oxygen in the brain. Now, when you're a low thyroid type, you get a little bit of puffiness of the face, you tend to, and you get some furrowing here. And then you get this thing. I'm sorry to use you as an example, but I must. It's this thing that happens with the low thyroid.
I thought that was just fat.
Stop it. Yeah, well, then you're all low thyroid.
But no, but I'm taking also a thyroid medicine.
And then you don't have any moons. So you wouldn't have, from the neck up, you're not working too good.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So there's not a single moon on the first 3 fingers. A moon is, the little lighter area, lunar area. So there's no moons.
Show them yours, they can see that, see?
Yeah. And then the other thing is the nail beds are thin. And then there's got to be low stomach acid, stick out the tongue. So there's a little bit low stomach acid. There's B12 deficiency because you can't break the B12 out. And if you can't have the B12, you don't have good memory and you don't have oxygen. You're operating on 10% of the oxygen. So it's all like fixable stuff.
So I need to take B12.
You need to take a B12. You need to find some organic liver. You need to eat more egg yolks, kind of a nice prescription. You need to take fatty salmon oil. I like the Polar Power. You need to take the Purely B. You need that Thyroset someone was just talking about. And then this Neuroloft to activate things. And what else could she take that's full of sterols and superoxide Disney? Chaga and oregano. Because there's fungus. Fungus messes everything up, makes formaldehyde.